first things first, let's pre-part our hair. If you're doing this style on your own, by yourself, solo dolo, okay, the easiest thing for you to do is to go ahead and pre-part your hair. So without further ado, let's go ahead and do that. Whenever I do my knotless braids, I moisturize my hair. You do not have to moisturize your hair. Honestly, this is just a personal preference for me. I just like to do this because, like I said, I keep a lot of length, I reduce a lot of shedding, and it's easy for me to detangle and get a good little braid out, another hairstyle when I take these down. So after I put some water on my hair, what I'm gonna do is seal it with some grease. I add these products after my moisture because the grease that I use, which is Blue Magic hair grease, this grease is gonna really be a good sealant. After I add the grease, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with some jam. I use it just because it helps kind of stretch my hair a little. See, it kind of pulls it down a little bit, making it easier to kind of like go through. I'm gonna add a little more jam, but I'm gonna add the jam to the part because it's gonna smooth my part down and it's gonna help make it shiny. Last but not least, I'm gonna go in with the Argan Oil Extra Hold Edge Control. Now this is what gives my braids and many other people's braids that shiny hold that you're looking for. You can use this on your pre-stretched hair without any issues. You can use all of these products on your pre-stretched hair, but I personally would only use the grease and the edge control just because it won't like revert your hair to curly if you want to keep that stretched look. Okay, so after that, I'm just gonna brush. You want to brush all the hair you want in the braid up. If you want some baby hair out, you're gonna brush that baby hair out. And then once everything is brushed in the little hole, see I have like a little whatever thing going on. The excess edge control that's on my hands, I'm just gonna break it through, and that's gonna stiffen the hair a little bit more. And this is where I'm going to pre-section my hair. So since we got our little 3 pieces, what we're gonna do is start braiding like normal. So however you braid your hair normally, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do one plait, one braid. Okay, boom. So we just braided that.
Here I'm going to take the braiding hair and place it in between my index finger and middle finger. Next, I'm going to grab my natural hair lying on top of my middle finger and place it on top of the braiding hair, but wrap it around tightly to lock the braiding hair in so it doesn't go anywhere. This is how you catch braiding hair. If you don't catch the hair, you'll ruin the braid. You can braid normally after this, but because I'm going for a certain thickness and length, I'm going to continue to add more braiding hair immediately after this. This is the feed-in method. However, I'm braiding underhand. You can braid overhand or underhand with this method, whichever is easier for you. This is going to take more practice, so don't give up if you don't get it the first time.
Again, I'm going to place this braiding hair in between my index finger and middle finger. Grab the hair that is sitting on top of my middle finger, bring it around, grab the middle piece, twist it in, boom. And that's exactly how I do my knotless braids. It's another way to do the knotless braids, and I'm going to show you that on this part. So give me 1 second. And I'm just going to braid all this in, and I'm going to continue to add a little bit more hair the same way I added the other hair in. Boom. Between index finger and middle finger, grab the hair that's over the ring finger, twist it in, boom. And there you have it, your knotless braids. No knot, no knot, no knots. And you're just gonna braid the rest of the hair down and in like normal. Now I'm gonna show you guys a different method on how to do the knotless braid with this last braid. Okay, so now after I've moisturized and, you know, did my little thing with the edge controlled my hair, what I'm going to do is take 2 pieces of braiding hair. One is going to be slightly smaller than the other piece. Well, one is going to be slightly thicker than the other. So this one is thick and this one is not as thick. And what I'm going to do is cross these pieces. So I'm going to cross the piece. The thicker piece will hang straight, and the slightly thinner piece, I'm going to fold it under. So now the slightly thinner piece is the same size or the same width as this piece.
Here I'm going to line the braiding hair up with my natural hair, lining each section up together. Next, I'm going to grab the 2 end pieces, the 2 end sections tightly together, and then bring the center piece of hair over. This is called the overhand method. In order to do this method, you have to braid over to hide the knot inside of the braid. Please be sure to pull tightly, because if you don't, you can really ruin this braid. After you start it off, you can either braid normally or add more hair, which is the feed-in method. And I'm going to add more hair in here. I'm going to do the feed-in method to add more width and length from here.
Y'all use a towel. Please. So this is what we this is the final product of my hair, but we aren't done just yet. So after you do your baby hairs, your edges, whatever, you're gonna take some mousse and you're gonna spray mousse on your head. After you've applied all of your mousse on your head, if you have like some wrapping paper to wrap your hair up, you can use that to wrap your hair. Okay, so I let it sit for a while. I let it sit for about 15 minutes. Y'all like? Thanks y'all for tuning into this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. And if you like tutorials like this, make sure you hit that thumbs up button down below and let me know. And I'll probably do cornrow or another braiding with some weave videos for y'all. However, I did do 2 types of ways to do knotless braids. So comment down below in the comment section which way you liked best. Was it the underhand way? Was it the overhand way? And tell me what was easiest for y'all. Let me know if I didn't help, or let me know if I helped. So yeah, also make sure you hit that subscribe button if you like the videos that I put out for y'all. And yeah, I'll see y'all in my next video. Thanks guys.